It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, come in bunches.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
30-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz buying time to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for the Giants. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Darius Slayton, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Giants 7, Eagles nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Wentz on the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On play action, it's Wentz. He'll fire it deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
For Marquise Goodwin.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz being chased out left. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Rip left. Rip left. Forward, go. 56 to Mike.
Sanders toss left side. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Giants 7, Eagles nothing.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Fitzpatrick now. Not a whole lot there. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14, Eagles nothing. Graham
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Check out. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
31 brings up 3rd down.
Sponge. No. Out, friend. Kill.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 54 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Giants' 5-yard line.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, New York.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And now it's second down.
10.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now fourth down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the Giants first down.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
12-yard line.
To throw, Fitzpatrick finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Fitzpatrick.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. Now Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. A gain of 11. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
It's a gain of 7.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Fitzpatrick. His pass caught at the 4. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now this time Wentz will throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
56, right there, 56.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Jalen Rager. Incomplete. He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Now Dion Lewis to return. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Down at the 35-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to
Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Eagles 9.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Wentz going to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And this is caught by Jackson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 56.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Now Fitzpatrick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete.
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And his kick is good.
Score Giants 33, Eagles 9. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Shotgun now for Wentz. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Ingram.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete.
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Watch the run, watch the run. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Here I come.
14, 82, 14.
6. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Drop deep, drop deep.
Wentz now on first down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
3-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Wentz now on first down. Forced out to his left. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Goodwin, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch it.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Carson Wentz.
The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I got you. I got you.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
On play action, it's Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
3-yard line.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Melvin Ingram, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Oh, you got deep?
Now Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. Hurts fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. The 30, the 20, and they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Go, go, go. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 35.
And we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Fitzpatrick now after the fumble recovery. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
Darius Slayton, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
7, Eagles 15.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Credit Melvin Ingram, able to get into the backfield and make the stop.
Tackle made back at the 17.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Another run with Sanders. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Two times. Three down.
Hey, kill.
Running right, here's Sanders. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, 74. That's it.
Move.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by James Bradbury. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, New York.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 54, Eagles 15. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Wentz. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Wentz to throw again. Steps away to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. There he goes, left side.
You'll get nothing.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible.
56. Watch the out. Watch the out. Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's make these done.
Throwing on first is Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Deshaun.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Wentz.
30-yard line.
This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Again, it's Wentz being chased out left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
It's second down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Mike, check, 59.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
We go. Strong. Check, 59.
Fitzpatrick on first down. That's complete to Slayton. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
The 5-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Mike 5'9", I know he ain't gonna...
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay.
Tonight's final score, Giants.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Giants, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.